Hey, what's happening? It's me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, it's a tag team match. We normally don't do that, but for good reason. We didn't have any birthdays this past week, but we did have two anniversaries. This past week marked the 35th anniversary of Shawn Michaels' WWE debut, and this past week also marks the 25th anniversary of Edge's WWE debut. So 35 years ago, Shawn Michaels made his debut in WWE as part of the Rockers, and then of course, 25 years ago, Edge made his debut. And it's crazy to think that he's been in WWE for 25 years, especially when you consider that he was more or less retired for almost 10 of them. So that's like, I mean, you think he came back in like 2020, so take the last 3 years off, 22 years. Edge was really only a full-time wrestler for about 13 years before going into retirement for, what, 9? I don't know, something about that just kind of seems weird to me, that it feels like his first run went about 15 years, but now it's only about 13. Not even a full 13, because, you know, he took several extended periods of time off due to injury throughout those 13 years. And then, of course, you've got Shawn, who took a several-year hiatus in the late 90s. So, in order to celebrate both Shawn Michaels and Edge's anniversaries, I took the current version of both Shawn Michaels and Edge and put it with their teamed them up with their younger versions. So, kind of represent their full career. Even though this version of Shawn, the young Shawn, is still, what, 15 years into that career? And that's just like his WWE career. Alright, let's jump right into Raw. So Raw began with Seth Rollins issuing an open challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, but was attacked by Finn Balor before anyone could answer the challenge. This then led to The Miz coming out saying that, thanks to Balor, he didn't get the chance to come out and accept the challenge, which then led to Tommaso Ciampa making his return and taking on The Miz in a one-on-one match before beating the A-lister. And I honestly don't remember the last time Tommaso Ciampa was on TV. I mean, it's been almost a year, right? And I mean, the last time he was on TV, he was basically The Miz's sidekick. Yeah, I remember that. So moving on with Raw. Well, first of all, let's just say, nice to see Tommaso Ciampa back. It'll be interesting to see how he gets into the fold in the coming months, unless they just stick him with The Miz again and, you know, they have them feud for a little bit. Moving on, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance beat Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Veer and Sanja beat Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin in basically a nothing tag team match. I hate what they did with Edge's hair. I mean, it was fine the way it was in the older games. I don't know why they did that. Although, to be fair, sometimes it will look like that, especially at the end of a match. Anyway, moving on with Raw. Logan Paul made his return to the company, coming back from injury. Announced that he would be the final entrant into the Money in the Bank match. This then led to him being confronted by Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, and Butch, which then led to a brawl between all competitors in the Money in the Bank match, which ended with Logan Paul being the last man standing before climbing the ladder and posing with the briefcase. Ooh. They're being very nice to Shawn with this hairline they gave him. They're being very kind to him. I don't know why they decided to give like a modern Shawn. Like I don't know why this is like the base Shawn Michaels and not like the 2005 version. And especially I don't get why they have like, you know, they have the 2005 version, which makes sense. That was like probably the best run of his career, arguably. But then they don't have like the late 90s Shawn, like the DX, original DX Shawn Michaels, you know, early 90s rockers, mid-card Shawn Michaels. But instead they have 2020 Shawn Michaels, who was in one of the worst tag team matches of all time. Okay. Anyway, slight rant aside. Matt Riddle beat Ludwig Kaiser. Afterwards, Kaiser and Gunther beat down Matt Riddle. The Viking Raiders beat Chad Gable and Otis in a match that had Trish Stratus going up against Raquel Rodriguez. Becky Lynch came out to attack Zoe Stark, and after getting into a heated confrontation, ended up striking Trish Stratus, giving Trish the DQ win. So, but Raquel's not going to be happy with Becky. Ow. Alright. Old guys need a rest. Tag in the young guns. Nope. Ooh. Bronson Reed beat Shinsuke Nakamura. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Well, that went terribly. And in the main event of Raw, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens beat Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio of Judgment Day, which was actually a really good match. And it was nice how they were able to balance out all the stories going on there. Moving on to SmackDown. LA Knight beat Rey Mysterio. Afterwards, Santos Escobar came out to make the save for Rey. It'll be interesting to see where WWE goes. Do they have LA start feuding with Rey, or do they have him just feud with Santos? Because I think he'd benefit more from a feud with Rey in terms of legitimizing him, but also it'd also be nice to see him feud with Escobar, because it could, you know, bring them both up if it's done well. Probably the most important match of the night. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler beat Alba Fire and Isla Dawn to unify the women's tag team titles, both the WWE and NXT women's titles, making Ronda and Shayna the undisputed champions. This then led to Raquel Rodriguez coming into the ring to confront the new undisputed champions, but without a partner, as Shotzi was taken out previously. But that didn't last for long, because Liv Morgan made her return, reunited with Raquel, and made it clear that the two of them are the next in line for the titles. Now that was a big deal, because Liv, in case you didn't know, she was out for injury. I think she got injured 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she was expected to be out long term. It was her and Dakota Kai. They got injured in the same match. Literally, they injured each other in the same match. I don't know if they injured each other, but they both received injuries in the same match that they were both in, and they were both expected to be out for a good amount of time. So, you know, seeing Liv back, well, only a few weeks later, that's a good sign. Ooh. Oh, no, you don't. Oop. Into the ropes you go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. You know what? That works. Ow. Get back in the corner. Oop. Ow. Oh, no, you don't. No. Ow. Oh, no. No. Get off me. So, yeah. It is kind of weird, that now there's no NXT women's tag titles anymore. It's just, I guess, the undisputed women's tag titles, so I guess NXT's women's division is kind of, they just lost their titles. See where they go with this, but I don't know. Does that mean we're gonna get a new title design? Maybe. WWE seems to have a thing for changing the designs of titles recently. No, no, you don't. How dare you? Don't touch the hair. Ow. No, no, you don't. Aha. Still got it. Alright. Reuniting, or not reuniting. Returning to SmackDown. Pretty Deadly beat the Street Profits in your standard 2-on-2 tag match, but it was good. It was a good match. I mean, should be given considering the people involved. Charlotte Flair beat Lacey Evans, before being attacked by Asuka after the match. The match itself was nothing special, but you know, it definitely was more about continuing the rivalry between Asuka and Charlotte Flair. And of course, there's this big concern about now, you know, we've seen this exact pattern happen multiple times before, where Charlotte returns after losing a title, she immediately gets a title shot, she beats the champion, becomes champion, loses the title, goes away again, comes back. You know, we've seen this before, multiple times. I mean, this is what led to the WrestleMania 35 triple threat. Vince just brought Charlotte Flair back and said, you know what, because she is Charlotte Flair, she deserves to be, you know, she deserves to get a title shot, even though she's been gone for the last few weeks or whatever it was. So we'll see where they go with this, because it definitely looks like they're building towards a Flair-Belair feud down the line. So we'll have to see if that feud is over the title. Hopefully not. Especially considering that Asuka literally just won the title. And in the main event of the night, Sheamus faced Solo Sikoa in a hard-hitting match that ended when, after putting Sheamus through the commentary table at ringside, Solo got jumped by both Jimmy and Jey Uso, who beat him down and further cemented that they are breaking apart from the bloodline. Alright, here we go. And that was it for SmackDown. It was a fun show. You know, like I said, I think the most important match that came out of it was the unification match, but the best match was probably Sheamus versus Solo, even though it technically didn't really end. Ow. Hey, get off me. Do I not have... Okay. I didn't have my option to do the elbow drop. Uh-oh. Alright, and that's it for Raw and SmackDown, so now we can focus on beating the crap out of a couple Canadians. Or one Canadian, I guess, since it's the same guy, but there's two of them. They're multiplying. Oop. Going up and going down. Oop. Oh. Oh no, stay down. Here we go. It's time to finish this. And good night. Dang it. Tag matches are always hard in these games. Because, you know, you always got the guy coming out immediately. And you gotta take him out beforehand, so. Uh-oh. Nah. Ooh. Oh. Now Edge is busted open. Oh. Hey, where are you going? No. Oh no. Ow. Oh, this is going to be a long episode, I can already tell. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in less than 20 minutes. Oh, hello. Yeah, I knew he was going to kick out that. He still has resiliency. We got close, though. Alright, now let's finish it. Please don't get a rope break. Hooray! Hey, look at that, we got it done in less than 20. They should have done the click thing. The click hand gesture. I swear, looking at that now, I realize that they used a different, like, face scan for the two different Shawns. I mean, the one on the left looks a lot more like him than the one on the right. The one on the left looks like the one that was in the previous games. I don't know why they went back to the old one for young Shawn Michaels, but okay. Because I've said that before when I first saw this version of Shawn Michaels, which I think was in the 2K20 version. It looks like the one from WWE All-Stars, which is weird because the face they used for the Shawn Michaels in the game previous looked a lot more like the one on the left. It looked a lot more like Shawn Michaels. The one on the right doesn't look like him that much. I don't know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make notifications at the time. Stay tuned for Versus coming out next week and next week's episode of our Injustice 2 walkthrough. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this week's Raw and SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed. Guy01 and Shawn Michaels signing out. Bye guys.